Hi guys, a very good evening to all of you. I'm Saba, you English educator at Oliveboard. So, as promised, today we are going to start our grammar session. And this topic, as you know, is a very important topic. Okay, इस टॉपिक का रोल आपको हर अगले टॉपिक में मिल जाएगा मतलब किसी भी क्वेश्चन में यहाँ पे जो आप रूल्स पढ़ेंगे ना तो इसको तो हम अप्लाई करते ही करते हैं एरर इससे रिलेटेड हो या ना हो बट वी अप्लाई दिस रूल वी डेफिनेटली अप्लाई दिस रूल ओके so subject verb concord subject verb agreement also we can say actually concord is the synonym of agreement. I hope you all know. See what I'm going to do here, I'm going to teach you the concept. मतलब आपको मैं बहुत सारे रूल्स रटाने वाली नहीं हूँ बिकॉज दिस इज अ वेरी वास्ट टॉपिक. ये जो टॉपिक है ना ये काफी बड़ी टॉपिक होती है. मतलब इन डिफरेंट बुक्स डिफरेंट नंबर ऑफ रूल्स यू कैन गेट इन सर्टेन बुक्स बेस्ड ऑन दिस टॉपिक ओनली यू कैन गेट 80-90 रूल्स. मतलब आपको एक चैप्टर से 80-90 रूल्स मिल जाएंगे. तो वो रूल्स इतने सारे रटने क्यों पड़ते हैं? व्हाई डू वी नीड टू लर्न दोज रूल्स व्हेन वी डू नॉट नो द कंसेप्ट? ओके, तो रूल्स हमें रटने तब पड़ते हैं व्हेन वी हैव नो आइडिया अबाउट द कंसेप्ट. नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू टीच यू ऑल द रूल्स इन द फॉर्म ऑफ कंसेप्ट. सो मैक्सिमम वी आर गोइंग टू सी हियर 20 रूल्स including all exceptions, everything we are going to see 20. But these 20 rules, I can guarantee you that you cannot get anything beyond that. Is it clear? So are you all ready for today's session? Should we start our session? Ready, excited? Okay. Try to understand. Okay. See, sometimes now we get confused where to mark the error. So I will tell you everything where to mark the error, what is we have to consider wrong, what we don't have to consider wrong. Everything I'm going to tell you here. Okay. So before we start, once quickly everybody like this session and share this session with others. हम लोग स्टार्ट करने से पहले एक बार जल्दी से सभी लोग सेशन को लाइक कर दीजिए, शेयर कर दीजिए एंड सब्सक्राइब टू अवर वाईटी चैनल ऑल्सो. Okay, so let's start, guys. Before starting, let me tell you that we are having 2x validity sale. 2x validity sale is the best sale on Oliveboard platform. Is that if there is anybody who wants to join Oliveboard platform, he or she can use code Saba, okay, and join Oliveboard platform. Let's start our session. See, first of all, if I ask you what is subject verb agreement, cornerstone means base. Cornerstone means base. Okay, this rule is the base of every other rule that we are going to study. Okay, so हाँ आपको इंग्लिश और हिंदी दोनों में बताऊंगी, ठीक है. नहीं बैक पीवाईपी सिर्फ सुपर एलीट का पार्ट है उसका. ओके, बाकी जो भी बैचेस से रिलेटेड पूछना होगा व्हेन द ब्रेक विल कम आई विल डिस्कस. ओके, तो प्लीज लेट्स गो विद द फ्लो. बीच में अभी आप बैच वगैरह से रिगार्डिंग कुछ नहीं पूछेगा. ओके, बिकॉज फिर वो फ्लो नहीं बनता ग्रामर में. सो आई वांट कि विदाउट इंटरप्शन लेट्स टेक दिस बैच, लेट्स टेक दिस एंटायर सेशन वेरी स्मूथली सो दैट आपको सब कुछ समझ में आ जाए. ओके, now listen to me. Cornerstone basically we call to base, basic. ये जो rule है ना, this is the foundation of every other rule. Okay, so what is written here? We all know that subject verb agreement means a verb should agree with the subject. Yes or no? यही होता है. Subject verb agreement means a verb should agree with the subject. Can we say vice versa also that the subject should agree with verb? Is there any difference? If I say the verb should agree with the subject or the subject should agree with the verb, are they both same or they are different? Quickly tell me. Verb subject के अकॉर्डिंग चेंज होगा या सब्जेक्ट वर्ब के अकॉर्डिंग चेंज होगा? दोनों एक ही बातें हैं. क्या दोनों एक ही बातें हैं? क्विकली. Not at all. Not at all. See, subject verb agreement means a finite verb. Finite verb basically main verb. Okay. So every verb does not agree with the subject. जैसे if I say I love to teach English. So is this to teach going to be impacted by the subject? No. This to teach has nothing to do with the subject. This is a finite verb and this finite verb will agree as per the subject. Now, if I say I in place of I, if I say he, so you know that you will say he loves. You will say he loves to teach English. Yes or no? आप इसमें कोई चेंज नहीं करेंगे because it is not the main verb. So this is what I meant to tell you. Okay. So this is the finite verb, and a finite verb should always agree with the subject. Is it clear? Now I told ki vice versa. Is it same or not? So you will not get the marks. In case if you change the subject according to the verb, in 90% case you will not get the marks. Are you getting my point? For example, if I say social media these days play a very important role in popularizing a brand. Where is the error? A brand. Social media these days play a very important role in popularizing a brand. See, first of all, you should know that what is the subject here. Is this subject days? Now, immediately you should ask the question, what play an important role? So it is the social media. Social media is plural, singular. So we will use here singular verb plays. Can we change media into plural? No. Okay. You cannot change this. And okay. So that is why this will be singular. Okay. Verb will be changed. Is it clear? We cannot change the subject. Okay. But, but one question came in the examination. This is a PYQ, guys. It is a PYQ. Everybody listen to me. Okay, usually we change the verb according to the subject. ज्यादातर हम लोग verb को change करते हैं subject के according. Now I'm giving you one option. Now everybody tell me what is the error here. I'm hiding myself. 1 second, just a second. I'm hiding myself. Quickly, everybody tell me. Is this sentence clear to everyone? I have hidden myself now. See, this is part A. This is part B. Okay. This part is C and this part is D. And after that, last part is no error. Why here we are changing the subject? Tell me. Now in this sentence, Shul Kumar, please listen. अब देखिए यही छोटी छोटी चीजें समझनी है. Rules we don't have so many, but we have concepts so many. Listen to me. A working woman subject is singular. Everybody please pay attention. Okay. Everybody should listen to me. Now, a working woman is singular, yes or no? So we need a singular verb. We need a singular verb. It should be leads. पहले ध्यान से सुनिएगा. ध्यान से सुनिएगा. But if we change this lead into leads, so don't you think that this they should be changed into she? Yes or no? Are should be changed into is, and have should be changed into has. Yes or no? See, you need to focus. You have to mark error in one part. And if you go as per the subject, so you are seeing that you will have to mark error in B part, D part, in all the parts. So is it possible to mark errors in multiple parts? See, usually we change the verb according to the subject. But when you feel that by changing the verb, you will have to change the entire sentence, then in that case, it is better to change the subject itself. Is this clear? You can note it down. This is where you people get stuck. समझ में आई बात? जनरली हम लोग सब्जेक्ट के अकॉर्डिंग वर्ब को चेंज करते हैं, लेकिन अगर हमने वर्ब को चेंज किया और हमें दिख रहा है कि एरर बहुत सारे पार्ट में हो रहा है, सो इससे बेटर है कि हम किसको चेंज कर देंगे? सब्जेक्ट को चेंज कर देंगे. आई होप इट्स क्लियर. So in this sentence, the verb will be considered plural correct because this is plural, this is plural, this is plural. So it's better to change the subject a working woman into working women. I hope everybody got this point. A working woman should be changed into working women. लिख लिया सबने? अपने लैंग्वेज में लिख लीजिए कि अगर सब्जेक्ट को चेंज करने से एरर बहुत सारे पार्ट में लग रहा है, तो बेटर है कि हम लोग किसको चेंज, अरे वर्ब को चेंज करने से तो बेटर है कि हम लोग किसको चेंज करेंगे? सब्जेक्ट को चेंज करेंगे. ओके, so it's better to change the subject rather than marking error in multiple parts. So this entire part will be replaced with working women. Okay, see this question we did जब हम लोग एरर का सेशन ले रहे थे. See here many people said that ma'am it will be have. Listen to me. That day you remember many people said that it will be have because skeletons is plural. Skeletons is plural. But you know that if you change it according to skeletons, so a girl should be changed into girls. So here you will change the verb or you will change the subject. In this sentence we will change the verb or we will change the subject. I've got the practical examples where you people made mistake. So that is why we will mark error in A part. Okay. And in D part, the verb is correct. The error is in this part. In place of at England, it should be in England. The skeletons have been discovered. Clear, everyone? Sorry, my bad. Sorry, my bad. The skeleton has been discovered because a girl is given. No? So we will mark error in this part. A girl means single skeleton. We will change the subject A and D part. ओके सृजन, अभी इसमें आपको और ज्यादा चीजें मिलेंगी. ठीक है, रिवीजन हो जाएगा आपका. गॉट इट एवरीवन? चलो मूविंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. एनी कंफ्यूजन, एनी क्वेरी हियर? सारी बातें समझ. देखिए ऑल दीज रूल्स वी विल बी यूजिंग लेटर ऑन. ओके, ये सारे कंसेप्ट का यूज हम लोग आगे करेंगे. ओके, चलो लेट्स सी द नेक्स्ट. फाइंड द एरर. हैव बीन क्यों आया? क्या है? हैव बीन नहीं होगा, हैज बीन होगा. वो गलती से मैंने लिख दिया था शुरू कुमार. That by mistake I wrote. Okay, so we will change this skeletons into skeleton, and the moment we change skeleton, so the verb will be singular correct. Okay, so singular verb is correct. Okay, chalo shall I proceed? Next question. Find the error. फिर बी भी रॉन्ग है इसमें. अच्छा अभी आती हूँ अमन चौधरी. अच्छा बी पार्ट में. ओके, समझ गई मैं. कमिंग टू दैट पार्ट. See here, simple error. School is singular, so we need a singular verb. So we will say the school keeps the parents. You will not change the subject. You will say the school keeps the parents. Okay? अच्छा, आप लोग इसकी बात कर रहे हो? इसकी बात कर रहे हो? माय डियर, टू के साथ हमेशा हैव आता है. यहाँ पर सब्जेक्ट से कोई मतलब नहीं है. अभी आई टोल्ड यू फाइनाइट वर्ब शुड अग्री विद द सब्जेक्ट. This is not 2 plus V1 is not a finite verb. This is non-finite verb and it remains constant. Whatever be the subject here, whether I write a he or I write I, first of all, this is not the verb. आप इसके लिए यहाँ पे जो verb है ना, that is not the verb. 2 plus V1 is never a verb. Remember that. It is called infinitive. It is called infinitive. Okay. So this 2 is always followed by V1. ये हैव इन डी पार्ट. सो दिस हैव नहीं, यहाँ पे हैज ही रहेगा. स्केलेटन अगर आपने सिंगुलर कर दिया तो इट विल बी हैज. डी पार्ट में सिर्फ इन गलत है, रेस्ट एवरीथिंग इज करेक्ट. Understood? See, if I say, listen to me, he seems. So this seems will be singular. Seems will be singular. But if I say he seems to have been disturbed, is it wrong? This to have been will remain constant whether you write he or you write they. Now, if I say they, so what will happen? This seem will be changed. He seems to have been disturbed. Okay, so this 2 plus V1 will remain constant. If I write they, so what will happen? They seem. This verb will be changed because this is finite verb. 2 plus have been is not finite verb. I taught you this initially only. That non-finite verb does not change according to the subject. Is that clear? Non-finite verb does not change according to the subject. Infinitive, gerund, they do not change according to the subject. Only the finite verb, it acts as a verb and it changes according to the subject. Is this point clear to everyone? Any confusion? It will remain constant whether you write they or you write he. The finite verb will keep on changing. As shall I proceed? Acha. Before I move on to the next rule, tell me one thing. I hope here that each and every one of you know that V1 in itself is always plural. Do you know that? V1 is base form of verb is always plural, and when we add S or ES to this V1, this is singular. Do you know that? I hope everybody knows. See, noun and verb, they have opposite relation. जैसे the school is singular. So by adding S to this verb, we have made it singular. Don't think that it is plural. Okay. So V1 is plural, V1 plus S or ES is always singular. Okay. This much and noun is always singular. Noun in itself is always singular. Noun plus S or ES is plural. Those who do not know this, please note it down. वैसे है तो बहुत basic सी चीज, but still you should know. There is just a opposite relation between noun and verb. Noun plus S or ES, V1. Only noun, V1 plus S or ES. Like if I say schools, so what will you say? Schools keep the parent. Yes? So schools will take keep the parents. But if I say the school, so it will be keeps. Now the next rule is error of proximity. Again, a very important case. See, the previous rule was just the base. Now most of the questions come from this. See, usually what happens, to look for the subject, we see the verb immediately before we see the noun immediately before the verb. We consider this noun as subject. It is not always true. हमेशा वर्ब के पहले वाला नाउन सब्जेक्ट नहीं होता है. ठीक है? Subject means about what we are talking. I'm telling you the shortcut also. For example, if I give you one sentence, just listen to me. If I say, this dress look pretty. What is the subject here? See, there is only one noun before the verb, so there is no confusion. You will say dress is the subject, so we need looks. Okay? Singular subject, singular verb. But if I say the colors, if I say the colors of this dress looks pretty, is it also correct? Is this also correct? Are they both the same thing? The subject is same in both. Now, what is the subject here? Is this dress also the subject here? No. So, this is what the rule is saying. Error of proximity means proximity we call to nearness. पास का. हम लोग क्या करते हैं, कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं कि वर्ब के पहले जो है वही सब्जेक्ट है, जो वर्ब के पहले नाउन है वही सब्जेक्ट है. नो, एक्चुअली द नाउन प्रिसीडिंग द फर्स्ट प्रपोजिशन. लिसन टू मी वेरी केयरफुली. When you have multiple nouns before verb, when you have 2, 3, 4 nouns before verb, so the noun preceding the first preposition is the actual subject. So colors is the subject. Colors look pretty, not looks pretty. Did everybody get the point? The colors look pretty. Okay, the colors is the subject. The words that come between subject and verb, they will never affect the agreement. So the subject is colors. So according to that, we will do that. Okay, see the question. First, see this one. Find the error quickly. This is very important rule. Every now and then, every year, and you will get this. Very often we get this one. Can anybody tell me what is the subject of this? Usually you people get confused. What is the subject of this is? Subject. What is the subject? The subject is reality based pop band hunt or what? India is the subject, band is the subject. What is the subject? Auditions is the subject. No matter how many singular and plural verb you are using. Okay. So the noun preceding the first preposition is the actual subject. The auditions are going on in full swing. Find that. See this question also that way. That day we did this in error detection session. What is the subject of this have? Who will tell me? See, this is how pre-level, mains level questions come in our exam. What is the subject of have? This is absolutely correct. 7 decades. 7 will take plural. You cannot change this subject. Okay, so decades is plural, so we will use plural verb. Now we have nothing to do with these nouns. Use is also a noun here. But we have nothing to do with this noun. Subject is plural, so we have need plural. We need plural. Okay, so there is no error here. It is correct. We have already discussed this on air, ground, and sea. It is everything is correct. Okay. No, it is correct on air. Navigation on air. Navigation on we use Mahek. We have already done this question. Find the error. The only see now here how many verbs are there? There are two verbs. Can you see? Are and causes. So this causes we are using for pollen singular singular. But here this word we are using for bad thing. Flowers are not the pollen. The bad thing is the subject. Okay, so it will be is the pollen. Okay. How use in noun? Keshav, please ask your doubt. Uh, which is correct here, Swarna? How you how use is a noun? Acha, where you are saying in this question? Use is a noun also. I use pen. What is use here? It is a verb. I use pen to write. Okay. The use of plastic. The use of plastic should be banned. What is use in this sentence? See, don't ask this question that how use can be a noun. See dictionary. One word can be noun, one word can be verb, it can be adjective, it can be anything. Okay. Preposition is only to be learned. Okay. Most of the things we do on sense. There is not much to teach. Okay. Ma'am, my flower is not subject. कहाँ पर my flower? एक चीज हमेशा याद रखिएगा जब भी नाउन के पहले सबसे पहले listen to me. Those who do not know what is subject, listen to me very carefully. Those who do not know what is subject, subject means the person or thing about which we speak. सबसे पहले हिंदी में जिसके बारे में बात करते हैं, that is the subject. The person or thing about which we speak is the subject. This is the definition that this will always help you. Here we are talking about the flowers are the pollen or the bad thing about the flowers. किसके बारे में बात हो रही है? टेल मी नेहा, पॉलन क्या है? मतलब फ्लावर्स आर पॉलन. पॉलन यू नो ना, स्मॉल स्मॉल सीड्स जो पॉलिनेशन के लिए यूज होता है. So pollen are the flowers, flowers are the pollen, or the bad thing about the flowers are. So we are talking about bad thing, and one shortcut I told you, जब भी आपको ये लगे, तो जो noun पहले preposition के पहले आता है, the noun coming the first preposition before, coming before the first preposition is the actual subject. So the first preposition is about. So before about we are getting the bad thing. So the subject is this. I'm trying to explain you with a simple language, with a simple question. Listen to me. Very simple question I'm giving you. Tell me, everybody, what is the error here? Tell me what is wrong here. Quickly. Why? Why? Neha, you tell me what is wrong here. Quickly, fast, guys. Very fast. बहुत सारे rules हैं इसमें. We have to cover everything. Why you are changing have into has? Areas is plural. Branches is plural. कैसे पता चला decision subject है? How do you get to know that decision is the subject? Explain me. See, first of all, concept. What was taken recently? Now ask yourself. Ask yourself. What was taken recently? So the decision was taken recently. Decision को लिया गया था. And I told you one shortcut that when you are getting two, three nouns, like you can see areas is also a plural noun. Areas is also a plural noun. Branches is also a plural noun. And decision is also there. So the noun preceding the first preposition is the actual subject. Okay. So branches were not taken. Areas were not taken. The decision has been taken. So that is why the subject. Did you know how to identify subject? See, this you cannot learn. And that is why this rule is not. This is examiner's most favorite rule. Most favorite. हर जगह इसको डाल देंगे क्योंकि दिस कैन नॉट बी लर्न. ये आपको रटाया नहीं जा सकता. आई कैन नॉट मेक यू लर्न दिस. यू विल हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज द सब्जेक्ट. अंडरस्टैंडिंग सब्जेक्ट इज. सब्जेक्ट चेंज करेंगे अब चेंज करेंगे जस्ट भी. सो व्हेन सब्जेक्ट इज सिंगुलर तो वी विल नॉट चेंज द सब्जेक्ट, वी विल चेंज द वर्ब. मूविंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट रूल. See, usually what happens, the verb comes before the subject, usually. But whenever we have inversion, and usually we have inversion when a sentence starts with adverb. So in the case of inversion, what happens? First we need the helping verb, then subject. Means what happens here, till now we were checking for that. In normal sentence, what happens? First subject comes, then verb comes, and then the object, right? This is the normal structure. So the verb sees the subject before it. Verb अपने से पहले वाले subject को देखता है. Okay? But whenever there is inversion, so subject will come after the verb, but this verb will be used according to the subject after it. Did you get my point? जहां कहीं भी इन्वर्जन की बात आ जाएगी, जहां कहीं भी इन्वर्जन की बात आ जाएगी, तो जो आपका सब्जेक्ट होगा वो वर्ब के बाद आएगा. एंड दिस सब्जेक्ट विल बी यूज्ड अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस वर्ब विल बी यूज्ड अकॉर्डिंग टू द सब्जेक्ट. नाउ लिसन टू मी. If I ask you what is or what are, listen to me carefully. What is correct or what are? Tell me, which one is correct? I'm not asking you adverb. I'm not asking you inversion. I'm teaching you subject verb agreement. I'm asking you about verb. What is or what are? Whom is saying what is? Can't we say what are? See, you will say that is this what a subject? No. This what is not a subject. The verb will depend according to the subject. What are you doing? What is she doing? Both can come. No? If you are using she, it will be is. If you are using you, it will be are. If I use I, it will be am. Yes or no? We can use am also. So it is this what is not a subject. The subject is here, and according to this subject we will use am are. Is am are. Okay. ये फर्स्ट पार्ट अभी ट्रेलर है, पिक्चर सेकंड हाफ में है. कीप दिस इन माइंड. ये जितनी भी चीजें मैं बता रही हूँ ना फर्स्ट पार्ट में, दीज आर ट्रेलर. जो मूवी है वो सेकंड हाफ में है. फिर देखूंगी कि कितना माइंड में है. ठीक है. द गुड क्वेश्चंस दैट यू विल गेट, द गुड कंसेप्ट. ओके, ये बेस में आपका बिल्डअप कर रही हूँ सब्जेक्ट वर्ब एग्रीमेंट का. दिस आई एम बिल्डिंग द बेस. नाउ इफ आई आस्क यू देयर, देयर इज और देयर आर, क्विकली टेल मी. देयर इज और देयर आर. फास्ट. देयर के साथ क्या यूज करते हैं? इज या आर. Depends upon the subject because there is not the subject. ठीक है, बोल दिया. Depends, you will say depends. We can say we will see the subject because there is not the subject, there is an adverb. If I say there is a lovely dress in this shop, absolutely correct. There is, I can write here also, here and there they are not going to impact. Here and there are adverbs. इससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ने वाला. ये जो is लगा है, it is used for lovely dress. And if I say there are, can you say there are beautiful dresses in this shop? Can you say this? There are beautiful dresses in this shop. So this here and there, they are not playing any role. They are adverbs. Adverbs do not have any role. So here the subject is this beautiful dresses. If it is plural, so we will use here are. There are beautiful dresses in this shop. There is a lovely dress in this shop. Clear, everyone? So whenever there is inversion, you have to focus on the next. Now come to this role of and. Okay? See, when two subjects are connected with and, usually, see, normally means usually, exceptions will always be there. Usually we take plural verb. जब भी दो सब्जेक्ट एंड से कनेक्टेड होते हैं, जनरली वी टेक प्लूरल वर्ब. जनरली, यूजुअली. फॉर एग्जांपल, you and I am trying our level best to get to qualify this exam. Is this right? Is this right? You and I am trying our level best. सही है. See, now the verb is not going according to you or according to I. Whether you write you and I or you write he and I. Whatever you write. Whether you write you and I or you write he and I. The verb is used according to and. When two subjects are connected with and, we use a plural verb, so it will be are. Here also it is going to be are. You and I are trying our level best. He and I are trying our level best. Is this point clear? Whenever two subjects are connected with and, usually we use plural verb. 2, 3, 1 also we have seen. 3, 1, that is correct. Okay. Who is saying I and you are? Who, me? See, I can't teach pronoun here. Pronoun I have already taught. Please see the rule of pronoun. And there is no rule called 3, 2, 1. The rule is 2, 3, 1, my dear. If you are applying the rule of pronouns, it will be 2, 3, 1. Okay, it got stuck. 2, 3, 1 rule is there. I'm not going to jump onto pronoun. If you have to study pronoun, I've already taken a session. Please go and see that. Okay. Here, is it clear? 3, 2, 1, there is no rule only. खुद से रूल बना लेते हैं आप लोग तो. There are only two rules, 2, 3, 1 and 1, 2, 3. हिंदी में 123, 231. ठीक है, कोई 321 रूल है ही नहीं. देयर इज नो रूल कॉल 3, 2, 1 इन इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज. Got it? See, I'm keeping it bilingual, but since there are South Indian students also? हो गया काम. Guys, I will have to restart because the slide got stuck. The slide got stuck. इतने आप लोग डाउट पूछे थे ना. गिव मी 1 सेकेंड. कुछ हो सकता है इसका. अगर इफ आई डिलीट इट ना, so what will happen? See, everybody is here, so I'm keeping it very basic. I'm keeping the English very basic, not very tough. Okay. If I delete it now, if I turn it off, the annotations will go. Anyways, I will have to do because there is no option. Give me 1 second. I'm coming back in 1 second. Okay. Just give me 1 minute. I have to restart because the slide got stuck. Chalo guys, quickly let's start. Okay. See, all the annotations have gone. I will try to give it. Otherwise, you can see the recordings. Okay. So you can see the recording for all these things. So till here, everything is clear. That whenever two subjects are connected with and what I was telling you all, that there is no rule called 3 to 1. This rule does not exist in pronoun. I have already taught pronoun. Please go and watch that video of pronoun. I have taught that in detail. Either it is 2 3 1 or it is 1 2 3. There is no rule called 3 21. सब कुछ सही है ना? ऑडियो वीडियो एक बार कंफर्म कर दीजिए before I move on to the next one. So what I was telling you that whenever two subjects are connected with so usually we take plural verb. He and I are trying our level best. He and I are trying our level best to qualify this exam. Okay? Now listen to me. Now, whenever we use the word normally, it means there will be case of exception. Whenever we use the word normally, usually, there will be a case of exception. See, sometimes what happens when we are using connecting two subjects with we use singular verb. Sometimes it happens. Okay. Now, when do we use singular verb? That I'm telling you. When do we use singular verb? See, there are two cases. The first case is whenever we talk about two nouns connected with as a complement. Two nouns joined with when act as a complement to each other. When act as a complement to each other. There, what do we use? We use singular verb. Can you give me an example? We use singular verb. Once everybody like and share this session with others. Two nouns joined with when act as a complement. Sorry. When act as a complement, so we use singular verb. Anybody give me the example? Complement means modifier. Modifier. They modify each other. ओके पूरक समझते एक दूसरे के पूरक हो दो नाउन हो एंड से कनेक्टेड हो बट एक दूसरे को कंप्लीट करते हो सो देयर वी यूज अ सिंगुलर वर्ब ओके फॉर एग्जांपल law and order law and order needs to be maintained in this city. Is it right? Is it right? Is there any audio issue, guys? Audio is perfectly fine, I think. Law and order needs to be maintained or need to be maintained? Tell me. Samosa chutney, don't bring this. Needs to be maintained or need to be maintained? Tell me. See, law and order, they are taken as a compound noun. Complement, they are complementing each other. So when they complement each other, so we need singular verbs. So that is why everything is correct. There is no error. Okay. In every country. It is correct. Okay. Acha. In between it is breaking. 1 second. Another example, if I give you, time and tide. Now listen to me very carefully. Have you heard of this quotation? Time and tide wait for none or waits for none. Time and tide wait for none or waits for none. Tell me quickly. Is it correct? Some are saying wait, some are saying waits. Now tell me one thing. Now this is something that you have to use your brain. You have to use your common sense, knowledge. Is this time and tide complement to each other? Are they complementing each other? Every time tide comes, does tide does tide have any relation with time or time has any relation with tide? Tell me. Is there any relation between two? Without time, tide will not come, or without tide, time will not come. Something is that they are not a single unit, guys. Check it on Google. This is a quotation. It is already plural because they are not a compound noun. They are not a compound noun. Is it clear? So time and tide, this is what I want to tell you, that time and tide is not always a compound noun. When it is a compound noun, you need singular. But here they are not complementing each other. That is why it is absolutely correct. One more example I will give you here. One more example. Okay. Slow and steady. This everybody might have heard. These are the quotations that I am giving you. Slow and steady win the race. Is it right? Slow and steady win the race. See, now they are complement. They are complementing each other. If you are only slow, you are not constant. Can you ever think of winning the race? अगर टर्टल सिर्फ स्लो होता कांस्टेंट ना होता तो क्या क्या कभी वो जीत सकता नहीं सो दैट इज व्हाई स्लो एंड स्टेडी मींस इफ यू आर स्लो बट यू आर steady, you are consistent in your efforts, so definitely you can win. Okay, so that is why they both are complementing each other. It will be wins. Not that important, see, but still you should know. Okay, not that important. Clear everyone? Is this rule clear to everyone? This complementary pair is very important. If they are complementing each other, then yes. How you will understand? By the usage. You should know whether they are complementing or not. Okay. So practical knowledge should be known to you. Just say, if I say, now one more example I'm giving you to explain this concept. Okay. One more example. Listen to me. One simple example. Don't take it to your heart. If I say rice and fish are favorite food of Bengalis. Is it right? Is it correct? Rice and fish are favorite food of Bengali. Because this is, see, for Bengalis it is rice and fish. For us it is rice and curry. For us. So it is what? It is complementing. Okay, I'm not generalizing, I'm not stereotyping it, but usually we say, okay. So we are using it just a सरसों दा साग and मक्के दी roti. So we something that we act as a, we take it as a single unit. Okay. So in that case we use. Okay. So now this rule is important. That is not that important, guys, for bank exam. This is very important. Listen to me. This is how basically you will get questions from and when two subjects connect. Hmm. हो गया छोला भटूरा राजमा चावल कढ़ी चावल सब हो गया. Now let's proceed. Okay, that nobody is going to ask. Okay, rajma chawal and all. Two subjects joined by and when they refer to the same person. This rule is very important. Now in this rule, now let me see how much you have understood. Okay, now in this rule you have to apply the logic. Okay, आर्टिकल और एनी डिटर्मिनर. ओके, सी यहाँ पे क्या कहा जा रहा है, जब दो सब्जेक्ट एंड से कनेक्टेड है और अगर वो किसी एक पर्टिकुलर पर्सन या थिंग को रेफर कर रहे हैं, मीन्स टू सब्जेक्ट कनेक्टेड विद एंड व्हेन दे रेफर टू एनी पर्टिकुलर पर्सन और थिंग, सो देयर वी नीड सिंगुलर वर्ब. There we need singular verb. Okay, but now how would you know that whether they are referring to one or they are referring to many? Basically this rule we use in designation. We use this rule in the case of designation. Okay, listen to me. In the case of profession, very carefully listen to me. Okay, if I say writer and poet, is it possible that the person who is writer, the same person can be poet? Is it possible कि जो person writer है वही person poet भी हो जाए? Of course possible. Now how would you know? How only, not only the, any article, any determiner can help you. Now, there is a possibility that writer and poet can be same. There is a possibility that they can be different. Okay. So, this article will help you if I say a writer and poet have come to our house. Is it right? Now, if article or determiner is used only before the first noun, if it is used only before the first noun, it means the person who is writer, the same person is poet, you will say has come to our house. And if not any article, guys, any determiner, a writer and a poet have come to our house. This one, where is the error? A writer and a poet have come to our house. Now it is absolutely correct. See, this rule we will use only on designation. Remember that. If I say a boy and girl, a boy and girl, can you say has? Can you say has? Whatever I write. Can we apply this rule on the common noun? A boy and girl has. Can we apply this rule on boy, girl, man, woman? Is it possible the person who is boy, the same person can be girl? No. So that is why I specified that this rule can be applicable only when we talk about designation and profession. When we talk about designation and profession, you can't apply this rule everywhere. Okay. So I'm giving you one sentence. Let me see who gives the correct error. Correct this. The sentence that I'm going to write here. Arey, I'm not talking about this question. This I will ask later on. Focus on the sentence that I'm writing. Okay. See, I knew that what you people are going to do. This is what you people do in the real examination also. Okay. See, everybody said that without reading the whole sentence, you people said that has will be replaced with have, right? Listen to me very carefully. This is what I told you that you have to apply the base also. Listen to me. If I change this has into have, so don't I need to change this his into their? Tell me. अगर हमने हैज को हैव में चेंज किया तो क्या हिज को देयर में चेंज नहीं करेंगे? टेल मी फर्स्ट, करेंगे या नहीं करेंगे? वी विल हैव टू डू और नॉट? So is it possible that you will mark error in C part also and D part also? Is it possible to mark error in both the parts? So I told you this, that sometimes we know the rules, despite that we make mistake. Despite knowing the rules, we make mistake. So what we have to do, first we will see the entire sentence. Now we know that it is not possible for us to mark error in both the parts. So we will simply remove the from MD. And yahi par aap log see, rules we all have learned, but application we all fail in the correct application. When it comes to apply the rule, now we don't know where to mark the error. So examiner specifically in banking exam will create questions like this so that कि आप आता हुआ भी गलत करके आओ. I hope everybody got the error. So in this sentence, in these two are singular, so we will remove the from here. And this is easy. He and I were given. Then that can be the case. If we have to find two errors, then that can be the case. Mehak. Depends upon the question. Okay? Depends upon the question. Okay? See, तान्या मैंने क्या बताया था? सब्जेक्ट को देख के वर्ब चेंज करेंगे. लेकिन अगर वर्ब को चेंज करने के चक्कर में आपको 2-3 जगह एरर मार्क करना पड़े, तब फिर हमने क्या बताया था? ये मैंने पहले बताया. आई थिंक यू ज्वाइन लेट. सबसे पहले मैंने यही बात बताई है. द फर्स्ट थिंग दैट आई टोल्ड हियर इज दिस ओनली. यूजुअली वी चेंज द वर्ब, बट अगर वर्ब चेंज करने के चक्कर में बहुत सारे एरर होते हैं तो बेटर टू चेंज द सब्जेक्ट. ओके, अभी आगे मिलता जाएगा आपको, आगे देखते जाना आप लोग. फाइंड द एरर, क्विकली फाइंड द एरर. Now here see, only verb is singular, the chairman and the. You can't find any other plural verb, so here you will change the. Now here you will not mark error in a part because error lies only in one part, so here you will change the verb. Is it clear? Because simply if I change the verb, the entire sentence became correct. Now got the point? So here I didn't say you to mark the error in a part. यहाँ पे आप इसी part में लगा. One more question. Everybody find the error quickly. Fast, guys. We have not done even 50% till now. Where is the error? There are a beautiful handbag and an expensive watch in this box. कहाँ पर and करना, कहाँ पर a करना? Tell me. Is who is saying it is correct? Shubham, how is it correct? Sharp edit. See, now you people go as per your spoken English that a beautiful is written. Now what is the subject inversion form we need to use here? See, here you have to apply the rule of inversion plus rule of and. Two rules we need to apply. Now when we talk about inversion form, so there has nothing to do with this sentence. There has nothing to do with this sentence. Listen to me carefully. Now the subject is only a bag or a bag and a watch. How many subjects are connected with and? Two subjects are connected with and? Yes or no? So when two subjects are connected with and, so are they both same? Are they complementing each other? Handbag and watch, they are same? Not at all, they are different. So we need plural verb is given. So there is no error here, guys. In spoken, you might feel that is will come. In spoken, you might feel that is will come. This is how examiner will combine 3-4 rules into a single sentence. 3-4 रूल आपके साथ एक ही में आ जाएगा. Got my point? There are a beautiful handbag and an expensive watch in this box. Okay. Shall I proceed? अच्छा, इसको आप ऐसे देख लो. आप normally ऐसे समझो. Those who are getting confused, because I know that where you people will be trapped. Listen to me. If I say a beautiful bag, a beautiful handbag, and an expensive watch, and an expensive watch is kept in this box. Is it right? Is this right? Here, will you use is or you will use are? Now, the same thing we have used in inversion form. Inversion form will not change the verb position. So here we are talking about two subjects connected with and. This in spoken form only, it sounds that a beautiful is given, so is should come. But the rule is same. Yes or no? So the same thing in version form also, the subject is this entire, a beautiful bag and an expensive watch, two subjects connected with and. So we need a plural verb, so that is why it will be there are a beautiful handbag and an expensive watch in this box. Okay. Find the error here. This is a PYQ. It's a PYQ. Quickly find the error. See, now again the same rule. Some serious issues, plural exist. Now, and what is the subject of and? It is issues only. So, issues exist and issues need, right? So, in multiple ways, questions can come. Now, here we have the error of parallelism. Now, here and is not connecting to subject. It is the error of parallelism. Okay. Now, the next rule says that, see, these are very simple rules. That when two subjects, this you can learn, okay, इसमें कुछ समझना नहीं, सिर्फ याद करना है. Whenever two subjects are connected with as well as with along with together with the verb agrees with the first subject, everybody knows this rule. You have to simply learn. There is nothing to understand here. Okay. Now, if I say he as well as I, same sentence if I write in this form, he as well as I am trying or are trying our level best to get selection this year. Our level best to get selection this year. Where is the error? First, he as well as I are trying our level best. Where is the error? Now, immediately you will say that neither are will come nor am will come because the first subject is he. So the verb will not am, not even am, guys. I told you the verb will go as per the first subject. So the first subject is I or the first subject is he. In spoken, you might feel that am may sound correct, but am is also wrong, are is also wrong because the first subject is he. It will be he is. Here, you don't have to focus on spoken English. You don't have to focus on the concept. Simply, you need to learn that when two subjects are connected with as well as along with together with, okay, the verb will go as per the first subject. Whatever I write, okay, if I write you as well as I, what will happen? You as well as I am working very hard. Is it right? Is it correct? Immediately, you will say that you as well as I are working very hard. Clear, everyone? Whether I write as well as, or I write along with, or I write together with. So learn this as well as with, along with, together with. It will always refer to the first subject. Okay. So first subject singular. So we need a singular verb. Now, error, error. Who is saying is, see, these rules you have to learn. How can you forget this? So it will be are or am because the first subject is I as well as you am responsible. It will be I as well as you am responsible for our losses. What about this rule, this sentence? If we connect two subject with and then same meaning. See, here also we are getting the same meaning. Here also we are getting the same meaning. Second sentence, what is the error? Achha, somebody is saying that we will apply 2-3-1 rule here. Is it right that we will apply 2-3-1? Nearest subject वाला rule आ रहा अभी तान्या. इसको याद करे भी सारे rules आ रहे हैं. I am asking you, are we going to apply 2-3-1 rule here? It will be you and I or I and you. See, I told you that, if you remember, I told you that whenever there is a sense of remorse, guilt, so remorse, guilt means we use 1, 2, 3 rule, yes or no? So we are getting the sense of remorse, पछतावा हो रहा है, negative sense, very good. So there is no error. 2-3-1 wise also it is correct. 1-2-3 rule wise also it is correct. Okay. And here we will neither see I, we will not see you. We will focus on and will take plural. See, meaning wise they both are same. So that is why I told that here you don't have to get the sense. You simply have to learn it. Okay. So 1-2-3 rule will come here because we are getting the sense of remorse and guilt. Pronoun I have already taught. Still, if you have any confusion, please watch it. Shubham, is it clear? So this rule is clear to everyone. Two subjects connected with as well as with along with together with the verb will agree as per the first subject. Now, when two subjects are connected with either or, neither nor, not only but also, then the verb will agree with the latter subject, or you can say the clear as either or, neither nor, not only but also, then the verb will agree with the latter subject or the nearest subject. Okay. Same sentence if I say, not only I, but also you are responsible for our losses. See, I've got everything in a very systematic way. Okay. तो आपको कभी confusion नहीं होगा. Tell me, where is the error? Not only I, meaning wise, all the three carry the same sense, but verb wise, they all differ. Not only I, but also you are responsible. There is no error. Can we say? Can we say there is no error? Because now the verb will focus on the nearest subject. Okay. Not neither the students nor the principal was present to welcome the chief guest. Where is the error? Where is the error? Neither the students nor the principal was present. Absolutely correct. We have to focus on the principal. Okay, easy one. Find the error. Find the error. Advanced mock test, the level will be a bit high, Aditya. Like sometimes the real exam can be tough, no? So it will be a bit tougher of tougher level. It is absolutely correct. Okay. One last example. That is correct. ये ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं. Is also नहीं, ये बिल्कुल सही है. There is no error in that. Don't find the error in structure. But your attitude also is important. Absolutely right. Find the error. Who is saying no error? What is the subject here? See, first of all, do we have to do anything with the prices? Do we have to do anything with the prices? कहाँ लीव कर गई मैं काजल? Prices is already plural. Okay. Now, in the second subject, the subject is quality or the products. See, whenever two, three rules are combined, you people make mistake. Now, in the second subject, we are talking about products or we are talking about quality. Now, you have to apply the error of proximity, yes or no? Now, here the combination is of error of proximity and this. So, the noun preceding the first preposition is the subject. So, quality is the subject. Huh? So, this verb will be used according to quality. So, quality have changed or quality has changed. Tell me. So, सी सारे रूल एक ही सेंटेंस में आपके 10 रूल यूज हो सकते हैं एंड द क्वेश्चन बिकम्स गुड व्हेन ऑल द रूल्स आर यूज्ड इन अ सिंगल सेंटेंस. हिंदी मीडियम में आई एम नॉट टेकिंग क्लास, नाउ आई एम टेकिंग इंग्लिश बिकॉज अर्लियर आई वाज टेकिंग बोथ bilingual and Hindi medium because there was no English faculty, but now Gazala ma'am has come for bilingual, so you can join that. It is up to you. You can join English medium batch also. Okay. Now, you remember this rule we had maximum doubt in the previous session. Now please pay attention. तो वही तो प्रैक्टिस करना, जब दो तीन रूल मिलेंगे. एग्जामिनर आपको एक एक रूल पे क्वेश्चन नहीं देगा. Examiner will frame one question and 10 rules will come in that question. Now listen to me. अभी आते हैं हम लोग. Whenever we have each and every, whenever we have each and every, before now, before now, directly before now, noun will be singular, verb will be singular. पहले इसको याद रखिएगा. Whenever we have each and every before noun, noun will be singular and verb will be singular. Now, no matter how each and every comes in our example, okay? No matter how it comes. For example, if I say every student should pay attention here. Where is the error? Where is the error? Immediately you will say whether I write here each or I write here every. Whatever I write, each or every. You will say that every student, each student should pay attention here. The noun will be singular. Many people they say that, ma'am, every refers to all. Yes, it refers to all. I'm not denying that. Every does not mean one. But we have to focus on the rule. So every refers to plural. We will, sorry, every refers to singular. So we will use singular verb and singular. Now, if I say every student, just a moment, every student have a duty towards the nation. Where is the error? The error lies in the verb because noun is singular. Now the verb has to be singular. Okay, every student has a duty. Now confusion comes if I say every girl and boy have a duty towards nation. Is it right? Towards the nation. Is it correct? Now many people they get confused here, ma'am, and is given. Now listen to me very carefully. Many people they say that, ma'am, and is given, so we need plural. Now, when every is used, so dominating word here is every, not and. So you will focus on every, you will not focus on and. Remember that the verb will be singular. Whether you write every girl and boy, each and every girl and boy, whatever you write, the verb will be singular only, it is not going to be plural. Every girl and boy has a duty towards the nation. If the same sentence I write every girl and every boy, every girl and every boy, even if I repeat every also, the verb will be singular, has a duty towards the nation. Has a duty towards the nation. Did everybody get my point? Because here you people get confused, ma'am, do we need to apply the rule of and? No, when every is there, so we always need singular. Clear everybody? No confusion at all. See, when we have every two, every three, there's a every 2 months, then you can use plural. Every 2 months, every 3 days, okay, then you can say. If you have every two, every three, every four, so after that plural can come every 2 months, every three. So every will always take, just remember that it is not exception, it is the rule only. That whenever each and every is there, so noun will be singular and verb will also be singular, okay? Acha. When we have each of the, see, of the has a different meaning. Of the means among all. Every of the we never use, each of the we use. Okay. So every day is also singular. 2 plus V1, you have to come, 2 is always followed by V1. Now there is no subject with every day. There is no subject for every day, Tanya. 2 is always followed by V1. All these things I've already taught initially. Watch the sessions from the beginning. Each of the is always followed by plural noun, but the verb will be singular. but the verb will be singular. Plural noun, but singular verb. For example, if I say, each of the students have a duty towards the nation. Is it right? Is it right? Each of the students. Now, here what happens? See, here preposition is coming. Now, if you want, you can apply the error of proximity here. Now, here the subject is not students. This have is used for each. Each is a pronoun here. So, it is a pronoun. So, it will be what has a duty towards the nation. Is this rule clear to everyone? When we have each of the, so noun plural and verb singular. Okay. One example, if I say, she hates, she hates each man and each woman who remind her of her mistakes. Where is the error? She hates each man and each woman who who remind her of her mistakes. Where is the error? Each of them has, yes, each of them will take use singular verb. So find the error here. Who is saying men and women? Ashish, what did I tell? Each and every will take singular or plural. See, you people are just reversing the rule. See, each will take singular, na? So each man is singular, each woman is singular. Both are singular, absolutely correct. Now, verb also has to be singular. I told you that verb singular means verb will take S or ES. Practice these rules. That day, you people got stuck in this question only. Because these things need to be learned. You cannot apply your logic here. Guys, you can join Banking Super Elite. Okay, if you want to study grammar in detail, we are launching Achievers SBI PO and IBPS PO batch. Okay, use code Saba right now. 2x validity is also going on. Join this Telegram channel for updates and PDF. Okay, for updates, vocab, and PDF, join this Telegram channel. Every grammar topic we study in detail. Okay, so for revision, for basic, for advanced classes, for practice sessions, everything Super Elite is the best solution. And 2x validity is the best buy plan. Okay, you will get extra 5% discount after using code Sabha. Now listen to me. Each every is clear or not? Tell me first. Do you still have any confusion related to each and every? Each and every will also always take singular noun and singular verb. Okay. Now we have pronouns like all. Listen to me. See, if somebody will ask you what is the difference between all and every, all is plural, every is singular. See, if I talk about all, each man and woman, yes, each man and woman, each man and each woman, it depends upon you, okay? But the verb will be singular, the noun will be singular, sharp it in, okay? Now, if I talk about all, many, several, few, all these will take plural noun, plural countable noun. Plural countable noun and plural verb. All these words will take plural countable noun and plural verb. See, if somebody will ask you what is the difference between each and all, yes, it is correct. So, all is always plural, each, every is always singular. Remember this difference. All means noun also plural, verb also plural. Every means noun also singular, verb also singular. Is the difference clear? Meaning wise, they carry the same meaning, all and every carry the same meaning, but rule wise, they all are completely different. Okay. Now, next point, if I say all again, some, a lot of, lots of. Okay. So in see here they are basically used for uncountable noun. So can we ever use uncountable noun in singular? Can we ever use uncountable noun in singular? Tell me. So if they are used with countable noun, the noun will be plural, the verb will be plural. If they are used with uncountable noun, the noun will be singular and the verb will be singular. Okay. Now I'm giving you one question. Tell me the error. 1 second. I'm giving you one sentence. Tell me the error, guys. Everyone. If I say all that glitter, have you heard of this quotation? Is not gold. Have you heard of this quotation? All that glitter is not gold. Where is the error? All is referring to countable. Who is saying no error? There are two verbs. This is also a verb. This is also a verb. One verb is plural, another verb is singular. It means you people, neither you are applying the rule nor you are using the sense. Now all is referring to uncountable noun here. हर चमकने वाली चीज. Okay. So it is referring to uncountable noun here. See, either both verb will be plural or both verb will be singular because all is the common subject. So this is a saying we always say all that glitters is not gold. Yes or no? So this is also a verb singular and this is also a verb singular. We need two verbs here because we have used one conjunction. So that is a conjunction. So we need two verbs here. Okay, one question, listen to me very carefully. This sentence everybody will see carefully. Take your time, take 2 minutes, give me the correct answer. Everybody see this sentence logically. I've explained you everything. See this logically and then give the answer. So tell me, why can't we change men into man? Hmm? Can't I mark error in first part? Can't I change this men into man, women into women? 100% correct. So what is no error? Very good, Ashish. Then we have to change R into, if we go according to every, now listen to me. Now, if we go according to every, then the error will be in this part also and in this part also, right? So as I told you that we can't mark error in multiple parts. So that is why it is better to change every into all. Yes. Clear everyone? If we change the subject, then we have to change the verb because every will take both singular. Okay. So I hope you got the concept. Very good. Well done. See this rule, everybody please learn. When we have many, or if there is a before many, a many. or if there is a great many, a many, a great many, a large many. The rule will be of many, plural noun, plural verb. Many takes plural noun, plural verb. Na? So the rule will be of many, plural noun, plural verb. But when we have many, so many is always followed by singular noun and singular verb. Do you know this? See, all these things have to be learned, nothing to understand. If you know the basic concept and you know these rules, you can do easily. Okay. So when a is used before many, so noun plural, verb plural. But when you have many a or many an, so after many, if you have a or an, then the noun will also be singular and the verb will also be singular. Just learn it. Okay. इसको सिर्फ याद कर लीजिए. Find the error. Find the error. Many an accountant. Noun singular, verb singular we need, so error will be in this. Noun will be plural or verb will be singular. Many a is given, many a or an. So many a or an means noun also singular and verb also singular. Error will be this part. One question. Within 30 seconds, I want the answer. And that too correct answer. Constantly, I have been telling you the same thing, but it's still the same mistake. Constantly, I have been telling you the same mistake. See, first of all, people is singular or plural? Tell me. If we go according to many are, then this is also singular. We have to change this people into singular. Okay. This is also plural. This is also plural. This is also plural. So is it possible to make three plural into singular? Is it possible? Can we make three plural into singular? No. So simple. The point is that change the subject, make it a many or simply many. See, this is what the banking examiner checks. आपने लिखा हुआ था ना, the rule that examiners love to test. So banking examiners, they don't want to check your rectification. They want to check your depth, in how much depth you have understood the concept. So if you go according to many, there will be error in three parts because everything has to be singular. So it is better to change the subject here. It will be a many. Are you getting this point or not? This is the most important part that I'm telling you. Now, 4, 5 more rules are left. Most of the rules we have already done. Okay? Find the error. Find the error quickly. Moral in that this is your mistake. You say, now, why am I not able to do? Because you don't apply. You don't read the sentence carefully. You don't think to apply the rule. Which rule we need to apply here? Shakti also. See, many are is given, guys. So many are singular noun, singular verb. Now there is no twist. Then why you people are confused? Learn these rules. I cannot learn it for you. Why have will come? Tell me. So many are will take singular noun, singular verb. Everything is correct. With the change of season, okay, due to the change of season. No. Mehak, what did I tell you? Did I tell you that many are is plural? Did I tell you this that many are is plural? This is the difference I'm telling you, that a many is plural, many is singular. And here you don't have to use your logic also. You have to simply focus on the rule. Okay, do not apply your concept, because in English language we cannot apply here. It is purely rule based thing. So many is singular noun singular verb. A many a great many is plural noun plural verb. So simple here, many is given, so noun singular correct, verb singular correct. There is no error in this sentence. Okay, this rule everybody knows. There are two Mehak, Mehak Sharma and Mehak H. सी देर जहां पर कुछ समझने वाला होगा, आई विल टेल यू दैट यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस. जहां पर सिर्फ रेक्टिफिकेशन है, वहां पे आई कैन नॉट हेल्प यू. यू हैव टू सिंपली लर्न. यू कांट अप्लाई योर लॉजिक देयर. यू कैन नॉट अप्लाई योर लॉजिक. इंग्लिश में बहुत जगह ऐसे होते हैं जहां पे हमारा लॉजिक फेल हो जाता है. Why every is singular? Every refers to all. Why is it singular? So there is no answer of why. Okay. So just learn it. Go with the grammarians. Now, this I think everybody knows. One of the plural noun singular verb. Yes or no? One of the men. No. One, one of the terrorists has been shot. Is it stuck? 1 second. 1 second. अभी सही हो गया. It was momentary. It was momentary. Now it is fine quickly. It's fine now. सही हो गया. So simply you will say that one of the terrorists. Okay, noun plural. So you will say that one of the terrorists. अब देखिए, ये तो बहुत बेसिक सा रूल है, ठीक है. अब इसमें थोड़ा इसको अच्छा बनाते हैं, ठीक है. Do you think in bank you will get this error? Can you ever imagine that in bank examination you will get such a question, one of the terrorists, you have to do it plural? You know that bank examiners love to combine everything into one. Okay. If I say one of the, noun will be plural. There is no doubt in that. Noun will always be plural because one of the means refers to बहुत सारे में से एक को. Noun के बाद if you use relative pronoun, who, which or that. Relative pronoun वाला टॉपिक देखा है कि नहीं आप लोगों ने? You all know that relative pronoun functions as a conjunction. Okay. So there will be two verbs. This will be first verb and this will be another verb. Okay. So this verb is plural. Now this verb will be singular. Because जो relative pronoun के बाद वाला verb होता है, that goes according to antecedent. Antecedent is plural. तो सबसे पहले जब भी relative pronoun होगा, there will be two verbs. Keep this in mind. I have already taught this in pronoun. If you want, you can check the pronoun topic. Okay. So whenever there will be a relative pronoun, there will be two verbs. The verb after relative pronoun will be plural because it will go according to the antecedent. What is antecedent? 100% plural. So this verb is plural. And the second verb will go according to one. So one is singular. So this verb will be singular. Now listen to me. Listen to me. One of the terrorists who was shot dead in the Kashmir Valley is a Pakistani citizen. Did you understand the difference? Many students they get confused here that ma'am one of the is singular, one of the is singular. It is singular, but it depends upon the structure. Now here, how many verbs we are using? We are using two verbs. Say this entire sentence carefully. Sorry. See this entire sentence carefully. So one of the terrorists, plural, who was shot dead, it will be verb, because this verb will go according to the terrorist. Okay, and this one is, there are many terrorists who were shot dead, but one is a Pakistani citizen. समझ में आई बात? बहुत सारे टेररिस्ट मारे गए थे, लेकिन एक जो है वो पाकिस्तानी सिटीजन है. क्लियर एवरीवन? ये रिलेटिव प्रोनाउंस कहीं पर भी आ सकता है, कहीं पर भी आ सकता है. अच्छा, somebody asked me this doubt 2 3 days back. Somebody asked me this doubt on Telegram. See, if we have more than one, noun singular, verb singular. If we have more than two, three, noun plural, verb plural. More than one terrorist. More than one. Many people say, "मैम more than one मतलब plural होना चाहिए." नहीं. One आ रहा तो noun singular होगा. More than one terrorist was shot dead. Where is the error? So the error lies here. The noun will be singular. More than one terrorist was shot dead. Okay, more than one, singular noun, singular verb. And same sentence if I write more than two, three, four, anything. How no error? Aarti. More than one, singular noun, singular verb. More than two, three, plural noun, plural verb. That is why I have brought structures. Structures देख के आप लोग समझिए, याद कर लीजिए इसको. आज का सेशन पूरा रटने वाला है. Learn everything. Okay, got it? If we have more than two or three, noun plural, terrorists were shorted. Is it clear? So more than two, three terrorists were shorted. More than one terrorist was shorted. Learn it. More than one, singular noun, singular verb. More than two, three, plural noun, plural verb. Okay? चलो आगे बढ़ू मैं. एनी कैन, यहाँ तो कोई डाउट नहीं होना चाहिए. There is nothing, no confusion at all. And in this rule, examiner can't confuse you also if you have learned it. Okay? Find the error. See, if bank will give you these rules also, na, the questions will be very good. अब इसमें पूरे सेंटेंस में सब्जेक्ट ऑफ एग्रीमेंट अप्लाई कर लो. One of the things, plural now. Now this do is used for I. One of the things I do as an advocate are talking publicly or is talking publicly. Okay, which means is a verb that is referring to talking about mental health. The way it impacts, subject of this verb is it. Okay, and the how I experience. So everywhere you can do apply. सी डू को डस नहीं करेंगे बिकॉज ये जो डू है वो आई के लिए लगा है. दिस डू वी हैव यूजिंग फॉर आई डू, एंड वन ऑफ द थिंग्स इज, दिस विल बी चेंज्ड. वन ऑफ द थिंग्स इज टॉकिंग पब्लिकली अबाउट दिस. ओके, फाइंड द एरर. When should I take test of your subject of agreement? The way you are doing mistake, rule अभी बता रही हूँ, अभी mistake हो रहा है. Who is saying that error is in B part, C part, D part? Why hampers will come Charlie Chaplin? That is given. Can you see relative pronoun? Harsh. See, this is what, that is a relative pronoun. So this that is going according to problems. Problems is plural, so we need a plural verb. Is it right or wrong? It is absolutely correct, no? One of the problems that hamper our economic development, and for one we have used this. For one we have used this verb is uncontrolled inflation. One of the problems that hamper our economic development is uncontrolled inflation. Don't forget them. Find the error. Find the error. See, Monday to Friday we do practice, you know. So after knowing the rules, only practice is required. Lots and lots of practice is required. So Monday to Friday, try to join 5 p.m. session for practice. Coming Monday, I'm going to bring a big surprise for you all for errors from coming Monday. Okay. So please make sure that you don't miss this 5 p.m. YT session. Okay. More than one newspaper, noun singular, verb singular, it will be has carried the news. Coming Monday, there is going to be a good this for errors. Okay. So join Monday to Friday for this because practice is only required. रूल्स तो लिमिटेड है क्वेश्चंस एक ही सेंटेंस से कितने आ सकते हैं दैट मैटर्स आई टोल्ड यू ना आई विल टीच यू द कंसेप्ट तो अब बुक में आपको ये रूल नहीं मिलेगा यू कैन नॉट फाइंड दिस रूल इन एनी ऑफ द बुक्स because it is combination of two things. Okay, so this you can learn only through practice. Last rule, I think everybody knows this rule. ये याद करना है. Saturday we don't have class. Max Monday to Friday. Saturday no session. Saturday is revision session for you. कल बैठ के सब लोग सारे सब्जेक्ट ऑफ एग्रीमेंट याद करिएगा. कल पेड क्लास होगा 8 AM 9 AM नहीं 8 AM 10 AM 11 AM. SBI PO एडवांस्ड बैच में या फाउंडेशन 2.0 में किसी में भी आप ज्वाइन कर लेना आपको बैच मिल जाएगी. एडवांस पीओ की बैच आपको मिल जाएगी. ठीक है. लर्न दिस इसको सिर्फ याद करना है. अगर अ नंबर ऑफ होगा तो प्लूरल नाउन प्लूरल वर्ब. द नंबर ऑफ होगा तो प्लूरल नाउन एंड सिंगुलर वर्ब. ओके नाउ लिसन. Thank you, Bhavin. Now listen to me. If I say a number of students are preparing for a number of students are preparing for competitive exams. Where is the error? Hmm. A number of students are preparing for competitive exams. Absolutely correct. अब देखिए इसमें ट्विस्ट कहां से आएगा. Listen to me. How you will get twist here? If I say, listen to me very carefully, the number of students अभी forget about this. अभी इसको मत देखिए. What I'm writing, focus on that. The number of students who are preparing for competitive examinations find the error. Everybody. In the sentence that I have written. Okay. The first sentence we will see later on. So what difference did you see here? See, relative pronoun we can use anywhere. First of all, you got to know here also we have used relative pronoun. Yes. So relative pronoun we can use anywhere. और कहीं पर भी relative pronoun आता है तो आपका structure change हो जाता है. This who is referring to students plural, so R is correct. But this R is referring to the number. The number is rising day by day. Is it clear? So students are preparing, many students are preparing. This who, the antecedent is students. It is plural, so R. And the number of imports. Last में आप लोगों को एक मैं tip दूंगी, ठीक है? At the end, I will give you one tip. And here also the number of imports. I am left with this is for I. After I have distributed, this is for I. Okay. Now the subject of this R is the number is 20. Okay. Chalo. With this rule, we have completed entire subject verb agreement. Okay. I have tried to complete each and everything here. नाउ लिसन टू मी केयरफुली गाइस। अब देखिए कुछ जो लास्ट के रूल्स हैं, आई एम ट्राइंग टू सम अप देम। लिसन टू मी वेरी केयरफुली। ये जो लास्ट की स्लाइड है ना, ये आपके लिए पूरा सेशन का सम अप है। अगर आपके सेंटेंस में ईच ऑफ द हो, questions day is not one day thing, okay? When we will get the PDF immediately after this session, I will upload it on my Telegram channel. Immediately I will upload. Okay, listen to me carefully, guys. See, when you have each, when you have one of, when you have either, when you have neither. अब देखिए सारे रूल को मैं एक साथ कर रही हूँ। और you have the number of, the number of. Listen to me. इन सबके साथ the number of. Each one, either of the, neither of the number of the. Okay. All these will take common rule. Directly if you will use noun plural verb singular. Yes or no? याद कर लीजिए उसको ऐसे what बिल्कुल just I am giving you. Noun plural verb singular. Yes or no? Tell me. This is what we have learned. Each of the noun plural verb singular, one of the noun plural verb singular, either of the same rule noun plural verb singular, neither of the same rule noun plural verb singular, the number of the same rule noun plural verb singular. So all these 4, 5, don't read them separately, they will take same. Now if we have same words, same thing, okay? If we have same words, we have of the. Noun will be plural, there is no doubt in that. Noun will always be plural. What if we use relative pronoun? Who, which, that? What if we use relative pronoun he, which, that? It is the gist. इसको short में याद कर लीजिए, ठीक है? So there will be two verbs. The verb after them will be plural, and the other verb will be singular. This only we have learned. Tell me yes or no. This only we learned. If we have the same words, each of the, one of the, either of the, neither of the number of the. So noun will be plural. There is no exception. It is 100% case. Now when we have relative pronoun, so there will be two verbs. So the verb after relative pronoun will go according to the antecedent. The other verb is singular. So this is important. So we are done with this session. I hope you have understood everything. Now homework, I am giving you something that I have often told you. Everybody has to write the homework in the comment section. आपको ये करना, ये मैंने बताया बहुत बार है. Let me see how many of you remember. If the subject is percentage or fraction, then what is the case of subject verb agreement? Like 20%, 3/4, like this if we have the subject. 3/4 or 20% like that if we have. So what is going to be the subject verb agreement? Is it clear? This is homework. Everybody needs to comment. Okay. I don't want to see right now because इसको मैंने बहुत बार बताया. I want to see how many of you remember this. Okay. So I want to see that how many of you remember this. चलो थैंक यू एवरीबॉडी. जाते जाते जिन लोगों ने अभी तक सेशन को लाइक नहीं किया है, प्लीज लाइक दिस सेशन. दिस नो रॉन्ग आंसर में है. फिर मैंने बोला ना, देखिए ऐसे मैंने कुछ हलवा नहीं दिया हुआ है. There is a case. If you do not know this, please do the research. Do the research. And इसका जो आंसर है, I will give in the comment section only. The answer, whether you are right or wrong, the answer I will give in the comment section only. ठीक है, इसको मैं next class में नहीं discuss करने वाली हूँ. I'm not going to discuss this in the next class. Okay. So the answer will be given in the comment section only. Is it clear? So do the research. I think I have told this rule several times. बहुत बार मैंने बताया है. अगर आपको पता है तो ठीक है, नहीं पता तो रिसर्च करिए and write the answer. Is it clear? चलो, आई एम गोइंग टू एंड दिस सेशन गाइस. जाते जाते सेशन को डेफिनेटली लाइक करके जाइएगा, शेयर करके जाइएगा, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करके जाइएगा. ओके. इट बिकेम अ कंप्लीट मैराथन सेशन फॉर अस. No worries, Mehak. You will get to know. Check the comment of others. Do the research. No? If you have joined it only today, so still you can do the research. आजकल तो सब कुछ अवेलेबल है. Because जिसमें आप ज्यादा मेहनत करेंगे ना, that will be, you will remember that forever. चलो, थैंक यू एवरीबॉडी, टेक केयर, बाय बाय, एंडिंग दिस सेशन नाउ।